From the fabric-covered biplanes of the 1930s to the radical rocket-powered interceptors of 1945, these are over 60 aircraft flown by the Imperial Japanese Army and Navy during World War II. Let's start with the fighters, the warriors of the sky. The Mitsubishi A6M0, fast, long-ranged, and unbelievably agile. For the early part of the Pacific War, it reigned supreme. The Nakajima Ki-43 Hayabusa, or Oscar, the Army's answer to the Zero, famous for its butterfly flaps that made it exceptionally maneuverable. The Mitsubishi A5M, predecessor to the Zero and the world's first carrier-based monoplane fighter. The Nakajima Ki-27, a light and extremely nimble early Army fighter that quickly became outclassed. The Kawasaki Ki-61 high-end, known as Tony, a sleek design powered by a German-style liquid-cooled engine. The Kawanishi N1K, the George, one of Japan's best fighters, capable of outmaneuvering even the American Hellcat. The Mitsubishi J2M Raiden, the Jack, built to climb fast and intercept high-altitude B-29 bombers. The Nakajima Ki-84 Hayate, the Frank, fast, armored, and heavily armed, a true rival to the P-51 Mustang. The Kawasaki Ki-100, created by fitting a radial engine to the Ki-61, becoming one of Japan's most reliable fighters. The Nakajima Ki-44 Shoki, or Tojo, a compact interceptor with a massive engine and short wings, deadly against bombers. The Kawasaki Ki-45 Toryu, the Nick, a twin-engine heavy fighter used effectively for night attacks. The Nakajima J1N Gecko, originally a reconnaissance aircraft, later turned into a night fighter. The Kawasaki Ki-102, the Randy, a high-altitude attacker armed with a huge 57mm cannon. The Mitsubishi A7M Repu, the Sam, intended to replace the Zero but arrived too late. And the Kawasaki Ki-10, the last biplane fighter used primarily for training. Moving to the bombers, the striking arm of the Empire. The Mitsubishi G4M, the Betty, famous for its range, infamous for fuel tanks that ignited easily. The Mitsubishi G3M, the Nell, known for sinking the Prince of Wales and Repulse. The Aichi D3A, the Val, the leading carrier dive bomber responsible for sinking more Allied ships than any other Axis aircraft. The Nakajima B5N Kate, the torpedo bomber central to the attack on Pearl Harbor. The Nakajima B6N Jill, its faster and more capable successor. The Yokosuka D4Y Judy, a fast dive bomber designed to escape pursuit. The Aichi B7A Rusei, the Grace, a large, powerful hybrid dive and torpedo bomber. The Yokosuka P1Y Ginga, the Francis, a quick land-based bomber also used as a night fighter. The Mitsubishi Ki-21, Sally, the Army's main heavy bomber. The Mitsubishi Ki-67 Hiryu, the Peggy, maneuverable, durable, and one of Japan's best bombers. The Nakajima Ki-49 Helen, intended to escort bombers but underpowered. The Kawasaki Ki-48 Lily, a light bomber used widely in China and the Philippines. The Mitsubishi Ki-30 Anne and Kawasaki Ki-32. Mary, early war light bombers. The Mitsubishi Ki-51 Sonia, a rugged ground attack aircraft. The Nakajima G8N Renzan, the Rita, a massive 4-engine bomber meant for long-range attacks. And the Tachikawa Ki-74 Patsy, a long-range high-altitude bomber designed for deep strikes. Now the reconnaissance aircraft, the eyes of Japan's forces. The Mitsubishi Ki-46 Dyna, aerodynamic and so fast that early Allied fighters couldn't touch it. The Nakajima C6N Scion, the Mert, a carrier scout known for the message, "No Grumman can catch us." The Mitsubishi Ki-15 Babs, a fast courier that flew from Tokyo to London before the war. The Tachikawa Ki-36 IDA, a short takeoff and landing aircraft used for cooperation and spotting, and the Kyushu Q-1W Tokai, Japan's only dedicated anti-submarine aircraft. Now the floatplanes and maritime aircraft. The Kawanishi H-8K, the Emily, considered one of the best flying boats of the war. The Kawanishi H-6K, the Mavis, its early predecessor. The Mitsubishi F-1M Pete, a floatplane biplane agile enough for dogfights. The Aichi E-13A Jake, the standard long-range reconnaissance floatplane. The Nakajima A-6M2N Roof, a Zero with a large float for remote island bases. The Kawanishi N-1K1 Kyofu. The Rex, a high-performance floatplane fighter. The Aichi E-16 A Paul, a floatplane equipped with dive brakes for attacking ships. The Kawanishi E-7K Alf and Nakajima E-8N Dave, older biplane floatplanes used for gunnery spotting. Next, transports and trainers. The Mitsubishi Ki-57 Topsy, a transport version of the Ki-21 bomber. The Showa Nakajima L-2D Tabby, Japan's license-built DC-3. The Kokusai Ki-59 Teresa, the Tachikawa Ki-54 Hickory, the Tachikawa Ki-9, and the Yokosuka K-5Y Willow, essential trainers and transports throughout the war. The Kyushu K-11W Shiragiku, a bomber crew trainer later used in kamikaze roles, and the Kokusai Ku-8 Gander, the Army's main assault glider. Finally, the experimental and special attack designs, Japan's last desperate innovations. The Yokosuka MXY-7 Oka, a rocket-powered human-guided attack bomb. The Nakajima J-9 Enkika, Japan's first jet aircraft. The Mitsubishi J-8 M Shusui, a rocket interceptor based on the German Mi-163. The Kyushu J-7W Shinden, a futuristic canard fighter prototype. The Nakajima Ki-115 Tsurugi, a simple one-way attack aircraft built quickly and cheaply. And the Mansuki 98, an experimental pusher-prop ground attacker, 60 aircraft that shaped the rise and collapse of Japan's wartime air power. From early biplanes to experimental jets, each one represents a unique chapter in aviation history.